Hi, my name is Nikki Fraser, and I'm going to be leading you through a yoga routine today. My style is Vinyasa Flow, which means we move through each pose fairly quickly from one to the next in a flow style. I hope you enjoy it. If there's anything that you can't do, please don't, or anything that doesn't feel good, don't do it. Just go as far as feels comfortable. You want to feel a gentle stretch, but definitely no pain. And hope you enjoy it. We're going to be starting on our mats, on our backs, in Shavasana. So just come to lay down on your mat. And in Shavasana, we're laying with our feet and legs about the width of the mat apart. Allow the legs to fall loose and open. Tuck the shoulder blades under, palms are facing up to the universe, arms alongside the body at about 45 degrees. And we're going to close our eyes and start to turn all our attention inward. Bringing ourselves fully into the present moment and knowing that for the next little while we have nothing to do and nowhere to go. One way to help bring the mind fully present and stay focused is to tune into our breath. So noticing as you inhale, the belly rises, the chest follows, the heart center opens. And as you exhale through the nose, noticing the chest sinks first and the belly follows. So just taking a few nice natural breaths here and paying attention to them. And we're going to start to wiggle the fingers and toes, coming back to the body, working with the breath, rolling the head side to side. So let's inhale the head over to the right. And a long exhale, rolling the head over to the left. Inhale the head back over, try to reach the ear right down to the mat. Exhaling the other way, reaching the other ear to the mat. And bringing the head back to center. Let's give ourselves a full body stretch. Reaching the hands high over the head. Reaching the feet to the front of the room. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, let's release. And we're going to start our warm-up right here in the recline position, starting with the right leg. So hugging the knee into the chest, interlace the hands around the shin, and pull the knee in nice and close. You should start to feel this at the front top of the thigh, the hip flexor area. If it starts to loosen, start to aim the knee to the outer torso up towards the right shoulder. Next, inhale, lengthen this right leg up to the ceiling. You can either hold behind the thigh or the shin. You just want to avoid holding onto the knee joint, putting pressure on it. If you can't get up to at least a right angle between the two legs, feel free to bend your left supporting leg. So we're getting a nice deep stretch to the back of this right leg, the hamstring area. Push through the heel as you inhale and gently pull the foot closer to the head as you exhale. Bringing the left arm out to a T, we're going to drop the right leg open to the right side and breathe into the right inner thigh. Still pushing out through the heel, nice deep breaths. You can hold the outer leg for support if you need it. Inhale the leg up to center and exhale, draw the leg over towards that left hand now. So we're aiming the right leg, right toes up to the left thumb. Feel the stretch through the outer leg, from the right outer foot up to the hip. Inhale the leg up. Exhale, bend at the knee and lower this leg down. We're going to switch sides. Bending at the left knee now. Pull that knee in nice and close to the chest. Breathe into the front hip flexor. And again, if you like, start to aim the knee out and up to the left shoulder. Next, inhale, lengthen the left leg up. Hold behind thigh or shin. Press through the heel to fully extend the back of the leg. Inhale, and as you exhale, gently try to draw the foot closer to the head. Moving to inner thigh, bring the right arm out to a T, drop the left leg open, press through that heel. Keep the right sit bone down on the mat as much as possible. Inhale up to center and exhale, draw that left foot over to the right hand. Pushing through the heel, still breathing into the whole outer left leg. Inhale up to center and exhale, bend the left knee in, lower it to the ground. We're going to move to both legs now, hugging both knees up into the chest. Interlace the hands around them, bring the forehead up towards the knees. This is our reverse shell pose, rounding out the spine. And as you exhale, lower the head down. We're going to gently rock right to left here, warming up all the muscles through the back and along the spine. Let's extend both legs up to the ceiling. Deep inhale. Exhale, the legs open. And we're going to move into happy baby. Bending at the knees. Reach for the inside of the soles of your feet. Backs of the hands face each other. Lower the head down and try and increase the right angle of your legs here. Bringing the toes closer to the head as you inhale. Gently pressing on the feet, dropping the knees towards the mat on the exhale. And if you like, you can gently rock here in the happy baby, right to left. Nice deep breaths into the inner thighs and outer hips. And now let's bring the knees in together. You can either roll over to one side or just roll up to seated. And we're going to move on to the neck and shoulders. Sitting up nice and tall, let's drop the chin down to the chest and breathe into the back of the neck. Shoulders are set back and down, chest stays lifted, back of the neck is lengthening. Moving into semicircles, bringing the right ear to the right shoulder and drop the head down, left ear to left shoulder. Just continuing at your own pace here, releasing any stress in the neck. And let's bring the head back to center. Moving on to the shoulders. We're going to squeeze the shoulders up high to the ears. Deep inhale. Big exhale as we release them. And let's roll the shoulders forward. Nice big exaggerated shoulder rolls. Reversing this, rolling the shoulders backwards, really opening out the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, slide them down your back. Moving on to further with the shoulders, we're going to cross the right arm over the chest. You can either use the back of the hand or just grip onto the forearm. Breathe into that right outer shoulder. And let's windmill this right arm back, fully opening the shoulder and the inner right chest. Switching sides, left arm comes across. Pull it in nice and close to the chest. Feel that stretch through the outer part of the shoulder here. Windmilling the arm back, nice big circles. Feel the stretch through the inner chest again here. And release. We're going to roll over from here into our table pose, coming onto all fours. And here you want to have space between your hands, shoulder width, space between your knees, they should be hip width. And we're going to move into our cat and cow spinal stretch. Inhale, head goes up, sit bones go up. Push the stomach to the mat. This is our cow. Exhale, drop the head and sit bones. Pull the belly button up into the spine. And this is our cat stretch. And let's repeat. Inhale, head comes up. Shoulders are back. Exhale, head drops. Widen out the shoulder blades, reach the middle back for the ceiling. One last time, deep inhale up. Exhale, reversing. And let's bring the head back to center. Coming to neutral, we're going to move into our balancing table. Right arm forward, left leg back. And you're trying to create a nice long line from fingertips to the toes, including the head to protect the neck. Reach it out nice and long. Inhale. Exhale, lower the head and leg down. Reset in the center and let's switch sides. Left arm, right leg. Head neutral. Reach out, creating space through the vertebrae in the spine here. And exhale, lower the arm and leg down. We're going to curl into our first downward dog. Fingers are spread wide, toes curl under, lift through the hips, and keep looking back at your toes or your knees to protect your neck here. You want to be pushing the chest forward as you inhale, lift through the hips. As you exhale, sink the heels down towards the mat, and let's pedal out our down dog here. Right heel and then the left. Just going at your own pace, feeling the deeper stretch into the calf and the Achilles heel. And coming back to center, moving onto our toes and ankle warm up. Inhale, rise up onto tiptoes. Exhale, press the heels back down. Inhale as we lift. Exhale, lower and follow through with the chest, pressing it forward. One last time, inhale up and exhale as we lower. Walking from here towards the top of the mat, we're going to slowly roll our way up. Ending with the shoulders, finally the head, and then roll the shoulders back. And we're going to take a moment here to ground ourselves upright using the mountain pose. Feet are just slightly apart, palms face forward. Reach out through the crown of the head, standing tall. Press the shoulders back and down, tuck the belly and the buttocks. Root the feet firmly into the mat. This is a very grounding pose. Feel the heart center open. Feel your connection through the feet to the earth. And we're going to take it from here into some sun salutations to bring our circulation up. Don't worry if you're a little rusty or you miss a couple of the steps. We're going to move through it fairly quickly to get some body heat moving here. So starting at the top of the mat, bringing the hands into prayer. Inhale, reach the arms up, slight back bend. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, step the right leg back, left leg back, sinking the body to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower it down, squeeze the elbows. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, curl the toes under to down dog. Inhale, step the right leg forward, left leg forward, reach the arms up. And exhale to prayer, that's half a round on the right. Let's do that on the left. Inhale, reach the arms up, slight back bend. Exhale, swan diving forward. Inhale, left leg back, right leg back, sink the body into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Rolling down, inhale to cobra. Exhale, curl the toes under to down dog. Inhale, step the left leg forward, right leg forward, and reach the arms up. Exhaling into prayer. Lovely. So we should be feeling a little warmer now. We're going to move into our first standing series. Again, starting up at the top of the mat and starting with our warrior one. Right leg steps back, front leg is bent, the back leg is straight, and the back heel is on the mat. Toes are slightly out to allow for that. Turn your hips to face the front of the mat. Inhale the arms up, and exhale, soften the shoulders, pushing the right hip forward. You want to maintain full contact with that right back outer foot, and you should be feeling a stretch down the back leg. If you're not, shift your left foot a little further forward and deepen. Now our legs are in place. We're going to take it into the humble warrior. Releasing the hands, interlace them behind the back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale the chest up, and exhale as you fold over the front leg. If this is too much, feel free to come back up to standing, just keeping the hands interlaced. If you're down, you can drop the whole torso onto the thigh and start to lift the hands up and over the head into a deeper shoulder stretch. Remember to breathe. Next, inhale, rise up. We're going to open into warrior two. Left leg stays exactly where it is. Right toes point to the side of the mat. If you need to, widen out. Left heel should roughly line up to the middle of the back foot. Arms come to a T, and you're gently gazing over the front fingertips. Press the left knee open to further open the inner thigh and the outer hip. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, settle the shoulders down. And now we're in position for our exalted warrior. Going backwards, right hand to the back of the right thigh, left hand palm facing your face, reaches up and back. We're coming into a C shape here with the spine. You should feel the stretch down the left rib cage. Inhale as you reach up and back. Exhale as you possibly slide further down that back leg. Again, just listen to the body, be gentle. One more inhale and exhale back to warrior two. We're going to take it down using half a flow. Windmill the hands down to either side of the foot. Step the left foot back. Inhale as you sink into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower it down. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, curl the toes under to down dog. Let's take a couple nice deep breaths here to reset in this full body stretch. And on the next inhale, walking back up to the top of the mat. Inhale, cleansing breath, reach it up. Exhaling to prayer. And let's repeat that sequence on the left side. Starting with our warrior one up at the top of the mat. Left leg steps back. Front leg bent, back leg straight. Toes slightly out to allow the heel to stay on the mat. Turn your hips to the front of the room. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the shoulders down. Push that left hip forward. Feel the stretch down the back of your left leg into your left calf. And keeping our legs in position, transitioning to our humble warrior. Interlace the hands behind the back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift the chest. Brace the core. And as you exhale, fold over the front leg. Again, if you're taking it deeper, drop the torso onto the thigh, lift the head up and over the head, and remember to breathe. Releasing back up, releasing the hands, opening to warrior two, left toes to the side mat. Front toes are still exactly where they were, leg bent, back leg is straight. Gazing over the front fingertips. Again, shoulders are back and down. Right knee is pushing open to open the left inner thigh and outer hip. And switching to exalted warrior. Left hand to the back left thigh. Turn the palm to face you. Reach it up and back. Coming into that C shape now, opening the right side rib cage. Inhale as you reach the right arm up and back. Exhale, possibly sliding further down the back leg. Breathe into the spine and rib cage. And releasing back to warrior two. Let's come down using a half flow. Windmill the hands down. Inhale, step the right foot back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower it down. Inhale, squeeze the glutes as you lift the chest to cobra. Exhale, curl the toes under to downward dog. And again, taking a couple nice deep breaths here. If you like, you can pedal it out again a little bit. Squeeze the shoulder blades together behind you. Follow through with the chest. Feel that nice stretch. And from here, we're going to walk our way back up to the top of the mat. Reaching it up, deep inhale. And exhaling our hands into prayer. From here, we're coming into a short second series, which involves a little bit of balance. Never worry if you fall over in a balance. It's there just to try again, and just be gentle with yourself. Give yourself permission to fall over. So we're going to start here, feet slightly apart. Inhale, both arms up. On the exhale, drop the right hand and slide it down the right leg, reaching across with the left arm. Side stretch here into the left rib cage. Inhale the right hand up, left hand down. And as you exhale, reach across, slide that left hand down the thigh. This time we're going to take it into a standing forward bend. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Keep a nice flat back. So starting with the table to emphasize the flat back. Anybody could bend round their back and just reach their toes. That's not what we're trying to achieve here. We want a full hamstring stretch. Set the shoulders back and down. Keep the back perfectly flat as if your back's in a body brace. And if you find that you can slide down, keep going until you feel that nice gentle stretch to your hamstrings. No competition in how far down we go. So nice deep breaths here into the backs of the legs. And from here we're going to rise up and bring it into our right side tree. Right sole of the foot comes up the inner leg. You can start here with the hands in prayer, keep the toes on the mat if you need to. Next step up, or eventually you're trying to aim to bring that right sole of the foot to the left inner thigh. If you want to come into your full tree, reach the arms up. It helps to just find a point of focus that's still in front of you and rest your gaze there. Taking it from here into the airplane, bring the hands to a T, extend that right leg out behind you and hinge forward. You're trying to create a straight line between your hands, your foot and your head. I'll demonstrate from the side. Nice deep breaths. Feel the strength in that left supporting leg. One final balance on this side, Lord of the Dance. Bending that right leg. Put the back of the foot into the hand. Feel that stretch to the front of the thigh. Heel starts nice and close to the buttocks. And then to take it deeper, start to lift the left hand up. Push the back foot into the hand. Lift through that back knee. And you're creating a slight back bend. And let's release. Give your legs a little shake. We're going to take half a flow. Inhale, reach the arms up, slight back bend. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, right leg back, left leg back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower it down. Inhale, cobra, or straighten the arms, lifting to up dog. Exhale, curl the toes under to down dog. Inhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Reach the arms up. And exhaling to prayer. Let's balance out on the left. Feet slightly apart. Inhale the arms up. Left side first. Left arm down. Side stretch, reaching through the top right arm. Sliding the left leg down the thigh. Inhale up to center. Exhale, right arm down. Reach across with the top left arm. Inhale back to center, coming into our standing forward bend. Back perfectly flat. Lift through the backs of the hips. Slide your way down. And this time we're going to come into a variation where we interlace the hands behind the back. Fold forward again, and if you like, start to lift the hands up and over the head. If this is too much, stick with your regular standing forward bend. Inhale as we rise, softening the knees, bracing the core, coming into tree on the left side. Testing it out. How does our balance feel? Are we able to bring the leg all the way up? Otherwise, keep the toes on the floor. And if you're feeling good on this side, reach the arms up into your full tree. Shifting into airplane, hands to a T, left leg starts to extend behind you. Hinge forward through the hips, try to create a straight line. Left foot, both hands and the head. I'll again shift to the side here. And let's move into our Lord of the Dance on the left. Inhale as we rise, put the left foot into the back of the left hand. Bring the knees in together, pull the heel to the buttocks. Feel that stretch to the front thigh. And if you're taking it deeper into Lord of the Dance, right hand rises, torso leans forward, left foot pressing into the hand as you lift the left knee. And let's release and give the legs a little shake. Move into half a flow. Inhale, reach the arms up, slight back bend. Exhale, swan diving forward. Inhale, left leg back, right leg back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower it down. Inhale, cobra or lift to up dog. Exhale, curl the toes under to down dog. And staying here for a couple of breaths. Nice deep inhale. Full exhale through the nose. And let's drop down into child's pose. In child's pose, knees are open, toes touch. Buttock sits onto the heels and walk your way forward, trying to keep buttocks and heels connected as you drop your forehead down to the ground. So this child's pose is also known as the resting pose. You want to try and set the shoulders back and down, sink the hips down, feel the chest open, and just relax for a few moments. Inhale, let's walk our way up, and we're coming to sit down on our mats for a little bit of a cool down. Once we're down, we're going to ground ourselves using butterfly pose, bringing the soles of the feet together. Either hold onto your ankles or you can interlace your hands under the feet. This is a little easier, heels further away. Or if you need more of a stretch, pull the feet in, interlace the hands, lift through the chest. Reach out through the crown of the head as you inhale. As you exhale, try and drop the knees down. The toes can start to part. Breathing into inner thighs and outer hips. Feeling the tailbone rooting you down into the earth. And from here, we're going to come to lay down on our mats. So let's lay down. Coming into a couple of cool down stretches here, starting with our eye of the needle, bending at the knees. Cross the right ankle over the top of the left thigh. Reach in for the back of the left thigh, pull that left knee in towards the chest. And now at the same time, if possible, you want to try and use your right elbow to push this right knee away, and that'll take your stretch a bit deeper. So you should be feeling this in your right outer glute. The right bent leg stretches to that right hip and glute area. Keep drawing the left knee in, pushing the right knee away and breathing. One more inhale. And as we exhale, let's release both legs down and switching sides. Left ankle over the right thigh. Reach in for the back of the right thigh. Pull that knee into the right side of the chest. Simultaneously pushing the left knee away with the left elbow. Deep breaths now into that left outer hip and glute. Relax the back down. Draw the right knee into the chest, push the left knee away. Next exhale, let's release. Drawing both knees up into the chest now. Wrap the arms around, bring the forehead up back to reverse shell, round out the spine. And giving yourselves a big hug, thanking ourselves for the half hour we've given our mind and our body. Relax the head down, gently rock right to left. Ending with recline twist. Knees are already in position. Open your arms to a T. Drop both knees down to the right side of the body, keeping the knees up fairly high. And allow the legs to relax down on the floor. Then slowly turn to look over the left shoulder and relax. Feel that nice stretch to the left side of the back as we twist. Relax the left shoulder, breathing. Inhaling both knees up to center, and exhale, drop both legs down to the left side. Again, once they touch down, gently turn to look over the right arm. And with every exhale, sink down deeper onto the floor. Relax the knees, relax the shoulders, soften the face. Inhaling the knees back up to center. We're going to end in Shavasana just as we started. Lengthen out the legs, bring the feet open to about the width of the mat. Allow the legs to fall loose and open. Arms come back alongside the body at about 45 degrees. Tuck the shoulder blades under, palms are up. Scanning the body, you might want to tuck the chin down slightly to release the neck and close the eyes. And now just notice how different the Shavasana feels from when you first started this class. Focusing back on the breath. If your mind runs away, just be gentle with it, see where it's went and bring it back to the present. Focusing on the breathing, observing every inhale and every exhale. Feel free to stay here for as long as you like. This is a nice position to just ground yourself. Keep the mind nice and still. But otherwise, we're going to wiggle the fingers and toes, bringing awareness back to the body, taking deeper breaths, moving the head around. Slowly rolling over to one side, here in the fetal position for a moment. Pushing our way back up to seated, coming back to our cross-leg position. We could take a deep inhale, draw in all the positive energy we've generated in the room, and exhale it into prayer. Namaste.